The world felt a little dimmer on the 1st of July 2025 as my beloved husband Carl Dean passed away. He was 82 years old. Carl took his last breath peacefully in Nashville, Tennessee, the city that had become our home. While my life has been lived in the spotlight, Carl always preferred the quiet comfort of the shadows. But to me he was brighter than any star. Our story began in 1964, outside a humble laundromat in Nashville. I was just an 18-year-old girl with big dreams, fresh off the bus from Sevierville. Carl, a handsome young man with kind eyes, was smitten at first sight. He teased me about my flamboyant clothes, and I knew right then that I had found someone special. 2 years later, on May 30th, 1966, we said I do in a small private ceremony in Ringgold, Georgia. It was a simple affair, just like our love. From that day forward, Carl became my rock, my confidant, my biggest supporter. Carl was a man of simple pleasures. He ran his own asphalt paving business and enjoyed the quiet satisfaction of a hard day's work. He never sought the limelight, content to let me shine on stage while he remained our anchor at home. Many wondered about the man who stole my heart, the man happy to stay out of the spotlight. But to me, his quiet strength was more precious than all the fame in the world. Though Carl lived a private life, his influence on my music was profound. He was my muse, my inspiration. He inspired countless love songs, including one of my most famous, Jolene. It was a playful song inspired by a bank teller who flirted with my Carl. He just laughed it off, but I poured my mock jealousy into the song. Carl and I never had children of our own, but we shared a love that was more than enough. He is survived by his siblings, Sandra and Donnie, who knew him as a loving brother, just as I knew him as a devoted husband. In the days since his passing, I have been overwhelmed by the love and support from those who knew how much he meant to me. In my public statement, I expressed the depth of my loss and asked for prayers during this difficult time. Some folks always found it hard to believe that someone like me could be happily married to someone who shunned the spotlight. There were even silly rumors that Carl wasn't real. I always got a good chuckle out of those. My Carl, my quiet, steadfast love, was as real as the ground beneath our feet. And the love we shared, that was as real as the music I make.